Apparently, on the night of a festival, a cat snuck into the storehouse. A cat? Yes, a cat. Meow meow. Nika-chan knew. She realized I was in fear. I could tell she was desperately trying to choose the right words so that she wouldn't scare me. That's right. Rika was the one. Rika was the one, not. So then wait. It was her. Not. But then she. Am I remembering wrong? No. Hold on. No, that can't be. When was that? When was that? When was that? Shit, it would have been. Oh, I need to know. I need to know this right now. Would have been. That would have been. Okay, that was shit. I know I'm interrupting a scene. I just some brain juices are clicking or something. That would have been. When was that? When was that? When was that? That's right. Yeah. Sorry, I have I have an episode. I have a couple episodes back of Sotsu. I muted it, but I just opened it up in the window just to double check something. Okay. Okay, so that's how that played out. Now, meanwhile, over here, you realize and scare me. The cat always wanted to explore the inside of the storehouse, but I was mean to it and never let it go inside. So, on the night of the festival, the cat couldn't hold itself back any longer and went inside. The cat, it was clearly supposed to be Takano-san. Or wait, was it supposed to be me? Inside, there were actually lots of things that scared the cat. Rika-chan made a cute gesture like a ghost was coming out to frighten me. The cat was both terrified and amazed. It ran away as fast as it could. Clatter, clatter, shiver, shiver, meow, meow. It was terrible. This cat, who are you saying it was? The cat is a cat. Meow, meow. Rika-chan still avoided saying it. The cat, though, was without a doubt me. Rika-chan, please tell me. The cat, what should it do now? Maybe it was a desperate question to ask. I had sort of admitted to being the cat. Cat is just a cat, so it can just keep meowing and everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. That's stupid. Shouldn't it just keep meowing? Excuse me, John and I have put together an entire conversation using cat as a code word. I didn't say it directly, but I had already admitted it. I didn't want to end up like those two. I want to be sacrificed like she once said. That's what I thought, so I stubbornly remained silent. But now that's not enough. I can't just keep meowing. The dog saw the cat making mischief and sneaking inside. The dog? That's right. It was the dog. It keeps coming to the cat and trying to get it to say that it snuck inside. After I said that, Rika-chan's expression clouded over. She was trying to hide it, but I'd already noticed her eyes darkening. Rika-chan... The silence was frightening, so I spurred her on. At that point, Rika-chan grinned. It's all right. I'll protect the cat. Huh? I thought for a moment that I had misheard those words. So dependable they were. The cat is really scared, but it really isn't all that bad. I think all of the dogs are just misunderstanding. Huh? It's not that bad. The cat is worrying too. I'll do something about it for sure. Do something about it? I don't even know left from right at the moment, so Rika-chan didn't look all that dependable. It might be hard, but I'll do my best. Go for it! Yay! She clenched her fist and stuck it in the air. Rika-chan said that the cat can just keep yelling. She said to leave it all to her. Is that really all it took to resolve this whole thing? Were you all right? I don't do my best, and something bad could happen to the dogs, too. I had no idea what Rika-chan was talking about anymore. This really went over my head before, but this is... I don't know if this was intentional or... I need to, I know. I should have made this a long time ago, honestly. Come on, numbers work. Uh... Okay, I just have to put something up on screen for just a second. Because this, I need to get this out of my brain right now while it's on my mind. I apologize. This is important. One moment. Uh, okay, so it should be showing up on screen in a second. Come on, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oh, it's too big. Okay. Look at this. That's important. Okay. So in the Watanagashi and slash Miyakashi version of this scene in Go Sotsu, um, this is not how this is the exact opposite of how this scene played out, and it really just threw me off. Could be given, especially given what happened this week with uh I guess for anyone who's watching this on YouTube, whenever that'll be, because the YouTube video, my YouTube hasn't even gotten. I mean, they're scheduled now, but it's not even on Onikakushi yet. Today is the 12th of August, and the episode that just aired was Sotsu 8, which was anyway. Okay. So this scene, the entire cat analogy was initiated by Rika. We can agree on that, yeah. And given that this is Watanagashi, I would say, I mean, this that we're reading right now, I would say it would be fair to say that this is kind of like, this scene is like the first time, unless I'm forgetting something from Onikakushi, this is like Rika's first kind of major scene period, like in the actual VNs. Like, am I remembering this right? Because I mean, we read Onikakushi not that long ago, and I don't remember anything that stood out like this. So for that scene specifically to be completely quote unquote wrong, I can't feel like that was like an accident. And just to if you don't remember, what happened in Ghost and Sotsu was when, instead of Keiichi being freaked out and Rika trying to comfort him, Keiichi was actually trying to communicate with Rika, but oh fuck, this is actually oh shit, today I was really like getting worried about it, but now this is giving me hope in it again, because oh shit, I hope this was on purpose. All right, so like, because here we see Rika using this analogy to reach out to Keiichi and try to make him feel better, try to make things good, trying to give him confidence and tell him he can depend on her to like bridge things, and camaraderie and all that, because that's one of the big things about higurashi, especially these group of friends, count on each other, don't keep secrets, trust, all that. But in Go/Sotsu, Keiichi is the one who brings up the cat analogy. He's like, okay, so say there were these cats who snuck into the festival grounds, and Rika's response is to tell him, I never expected you to tell me that with such a ridiculous story. Like she's hostile and openly mocks him. Now this is her second loop after, as far as she remembers, after having years of being free from looping. So she's not used to playing the little Rika anymore, but I have to feel like, I hope it's intentional, that she is like, that is on purpose, that is, that things are reversed there, because also that does go back to how, like it or not, this whole situation did sort of happen because the same thing kind of happened with Satoko, where she just kind of, dropped Satoko like a rock. She took her relationships for granted, and once the threat of death stopped being there, she just was like, kind of abandoned them. And it's like, but then it's like, as soon as she got like her first bad end, she's like at the first sign of trouble with Keiichi here, she's just like, oh, everything's fucked, whatever. I mean, I have to feel like this is intentional, because how else do you go from again, here, Rika using this as also, I mean, I don't know how intentional it is, but it could also go back to the whole people holding on to stuff from loops, which means Keiichi himself using that analogy means rather than being too scared to speak up, he himself has held on to that the same way we see Teppei just, dare I say, becoming a responsible, loving family member over the course of the loop Satoko's put him through. And I don't know. I don't know if this is just a very minor thing I am looking into because my hope is that Sotsu is not just going to abandon the fact that for all of Satoko's fuck ups that it does need to address, Rika has had and shown her share of fuck ups in Go and Sotsu too, and it would be very disappointing for Sotsu to end without touching on them. And this scene has, I think, a good of that, as I have said. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna just get rid of this now because I think I've made my point. So yeah, I'll just give it a second in case anyone's wants to peek back in. I don't know. I don't think anyone's here right now, but for the sake of the hypothetical YouTube audience, although I think in the future I'm going to make use of that more often since why haven't I done that before? Honestly, but yeah, that's pretty freaking wild. I'm glad I didn't, give it the tiredness. Now I'm like wide awake and my brain's gears are turning. And I'm thinking and theorizing and plotting and not plotting. I suppose theorizing is the correct term for this. All right, I'm going to assume anyone who's cared to wait is back now or whatever. So I had no idea what Nika-chan was talking about anymore. She had been talking to me under the assumption that I was aware of certain things. So at first I understood her. Around the middle, though, I stopped understanding anything. However, one thing I did know was to not worry. Leave it to her. Sean straightened up once again, patted me on the head, and smiled. I was so moved by that reassuring feeling that I couldn't help but start to cry.